Once upon a time there was an ant called Fifi, who had a brilliant and different dream. Fifi was not like the other ants in the anthill, who were always busy carrying grains and leaves home. While they worked hard, Fifi loved going out to explore the world around the anthill. She spent hours examining small objects such as colorful petals, shiny pebbles, and even curiously shaped pieces of leaves. One day, Fifi had an incredible idea. What if she could turn these little treasures she found into something special? She thought she could open a store to sell these items to other ants who, like her, appreciated unique and different things. Fifi was excited about the idea of having her own business where she could share her discoveries and earn a little money at the same time. Hello everyone! Check if you're already subscribed to the channel and if not, go ahead and subscribe and leave a like. With her heart pounding with excitement, Fifi ran to tell the other ants her idea. She hoped they would be as excited as she was. But to his surprise, the other ants weren't interested. They laughed and said that Fifi's idea was foolish and that she was just wasting time. "You're stubborn, Fifi," said an ant with a critical tone. "Stop dreaming and focus on doing what we all do, bringing food to the anthill." Those harsh words were like a cold rain on Fifi's dream. She felt sad and discouraged, as if the brightness of her ideas had been extinguished. The anthill, which once seemed like a place full of opportunities, now seemed like a cold and indifferent space. Fifi sat in a corner with her little treasures around her, wondering if her dream really had any value. But even with sadness in her heart, Fifi didn't give up completely. She kept her ideas and treasures with care, dreaming that one day someone would recognize how special her discoveries were. And so, even with the criticism and loneliness, Fifi kept her hope alive, hoping that her dream could come true one day. Fifi was sad because no one seemed to understand or support her dream. Sometimes she thought about giving up and letting it all go. But one day, while looking for new items for his store, something incredible happened. While looking for treasures, Fifi found a colorful butterfly. Curious, the butterfly asked, "Hi, Aunt. What are you doing?" Fifi replied with a smile, "I'm looking for cool things for my store." The butterfly was surprised and asked, "Store? How interesting. What do you sell there?" Fifi explained excitedly, "I sell a little bit of everything I find around the world. Look, I have an acorn, a feather, a coin, and even a shell." The butterfly was delighted and asked, "Wow, do you have a lot of customers?" Fifi sighed and replied, "Actually, not yet. Nobody has bought anything yet." But the butterfly, with a twinkle in its eye, said, "This is incredible. Keep it up. Sometimes the best ideas take a while to discover. Don't give up." With these words of encouragement, Fifi felt excited again and decided to continue believing in her dream, even though she still didn't have many customers. Fifi sat in a quiet corner of the garden, her eyes shining with sadness. The other ants in the anthill had just passed by, giving him mocking looks and cruel words about his dream of opening a store. They laughed and said that Fifi was a hopeless dreamer, that her plan would never work and that she should just follow her usual path, helping to carry food to the anthill. As Fifi looked at the ground, her little treasures scattered around, a colorful butterfly landed next to her. The butterfly, with its sparkling wings reflecting all the colors of the rainbow, looked at Fifi with a gentle smile. "Hello, Aunt. I see you look a little sad," said the butterfly in a soft and welcoming voice. Fifi looked up and, with a sigh, said, "The other ants don't understand what I'm trying to do. They laugh at me and criticize me, saying that I'm a disaster and that I'll never make it. I really don't know if it's worth it to keep trying." The butterfly, realizing how downcast Fifi was, landed next to her and spoke with an encouraging smile. Don't listen to them, Fifi. Everyone has their own path and different dreams. What matters is what you feel inside yourself. If you love what you're doing and it makes you happy, then go for it. What others think does not define your value or your future. Fifi, a little excited by the conversation, looked at the butterfly with an expression of hope and asked, "Do you really think so? I want to believe, but it's hard when everyone around me seems to think I'm wrong." The butterfly, with a twinkle in its eye, began to share its own story. "Course. Look, I went through this too. I was an ugly gray caterpillar that no one wanted. I crawled slowly and no one paid attention to me. Everyone said I was weird and that I would never change. But I kept believing in myself, and over time I transformed. Now look. I am a beautiful, colorful butterfly that flies freely. If I can change and become something special, you can achieve your dream too." The butterfly spread its wings, which sparkled in the sun, showing a dazzling mix of colors. Fifi watched in wonder, feeling a surge of encouragement and strength. The butterfly concluded, "Believe in yourself, Fifi. Keep following your dream with a heart full of hope, because you too have the ability to shine and transform the world around you. Even when it seems difficult, remember that big changes and achievements often start with small steps and an unwavering belief." With these words of wisdom, the butterfly flew off into the blue sky, leaving Fifi with a new smile on her face and renewed determination. Fifi picked up one of her treasures and looked at it with new eyes, thinking that maybe, just maybe, her dream could really come true. She got up, excited and ready to face any challenge that came her way, confident that she was on the right path. The butterfly looked at Fifi with a special sparkle in her eyes and began to tell her own story enthusiastically. "When I was a caterpillar, I knew that inside me there was something more. Something beautiful and colorful that wanted to fly high. So I hid in a cocoon and inside I underwent a magical transformation. When I left, I was a butterfly. And it wasn't just any butterfly, but a free and happy butterfly which could fly anywhere it wanted and see the world in an incredible way." Fifi was dazzled and said, "Wow, what a beautiful story. You were so brave." The butterfly smiled and replied, "Yes, I transformed myself and discovered that I can also be free and happy. And you, Fifi, can do the same. Just believe in yourself and your dream. You have the courage and strength it takes to turn your dreams into reality, just like I did." Fifi felt full of energy and gratitude. With a smile on her face, she thanked, "Thank you very much, butterfly friend. Your words gave me a lot of strength. I hope to follow your example and achieve my own dreams." With that, the butterfly took one last turn around Fifi and flew off into the blue sky, leaving the ant with a new glow of hope and determination. The butterfly had given great advice. Fifi should follow her dream and believe in herself. And that's exactly what Fifi decided to do. She continued looking for new items for her store and, in addition, began to use her creativity to create incredible things with what she found. With a lot of care and imagination, Fifi made beautiful necklaces using seeds, shiny bracelets with colorful flowers, shiny rings made of stones, and wonderful earrings with leaves. Each piece was unique and full of charm. Then something surprising happened. An ant came into Fifi's shop and bought one of the necklaces she had made. She loved the necklace so much that she decided to wear it immediately and went to show off to the other ants in the anthill. When the other ants saw the beautiful necklace, they were so impressed that they ran away, surprised by the beauty of what Fifi had created. Fifi was beaming with happiness as her dream was coming true and she was finally seeing the recognition she so desperately wanted. The other ants were delighted with the necklace and began to ask the ant selling it where she had gotten something so wonderful. The ant replied with a smile, You can find these beauties in the entrepreneurial ant store. Over time, Fifi's store became a huge success. More and more ants wanted to buy his incredible creations. They began lining up to learn from Fifi, asking for advice, asking questions, and showing great respect and admiration for her work. Fifi was super happy and proud. She realized her dream of creating her own store and saw her work prosper. Most importantly, she showed everyone that no matter what, believing in yourself and following your dreams can lead to great achievements. Others may think you should follow your dreams no matter what they say. The moral of the story is, don't let anyone tell you what you can or can't do. Believe in yourself and your dream. With effort, imagination, and passion, you can achieve what you want. If this story made you think and inspire, leave a like and subscribe to hear more motivating stories. Remember, if the ant could make his dreams come true, you can make yours come true too. Be encouraged and move forward.